The X-Wing is ready for some space blasting action with today's game, Space Cavern, for your Atari 2600, which I have both in Republican Red and Democrat Blue. So let's go ahead and take Space Cavern, let's pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Space Cavern was published by Apollo and released in 1982. It was programmed by Dan Oliver, who also programmed laser gates for the Atari 2600. Pat Roper, founder of Apollo, was so impressed with the Magic's Demon Attack, he instructed Dan to make a similar style game without telling Dan the origins of his inspiration. The manual opens with the following. You are in command of the Mark 14 Intergalactic Star Cruiser in an uncharted quadrant of outer space. You land on a mysterious planet riddled with a subterranean maze of tunnels and caverns inhabited by savage electrosauri, whose horns generate electromolecular charges capable of disintegrating you and your crew. Your photon ray pistol is activated by the joystick and the fire button. The iridescent eyes of the electrosauri light up the cavern walls with eerie flashes as they stalk you, their horns crackling and sizzling. If even one blast of electromolecular energy strikes you, your skeleton will glow inside your body as the biomolecular compounds of your body disintegrate. Warning, beware of the savage attack of the shaggy marsupods. Space Cavern is a Space Invaders Demon Attack style shooter for 1 or 2 players alternating. While the bulk of the game features shooting flying electrosauri, it adds a wrinkle to the Demon Attack formula by having marsupods attack on the ground level from the sides in several game variations. You move left and right with the joystick and press the button to fire at the electrosauri above. You can hold the button for auto fire, but you cannot move and fire at the same time. Pressing up on the joystick will fire at marsupods to the left, and pressing down will fire to the right. The game has a whopping 48 variations, which could feature 2 or 4 electrosauri at a time, straight or random direction shots from the electrosauri, enabling or disabling marsupods, and selecting 1 of 3 difficulty starting levels. When the difficulty switches in the A position, enemies will fire quicker than when it's in the B position. Scoring-wise, you get 115 points for big electrosauri, 165 points for small electrosauri, and 200 points for the marsupods. Every 20,000 points, you earn an extra life. Graphically speaking, the game looks slightly above average, with the best part being the berserk-like death animation. The same can also be said for the sounds and music. Family-friendly wise, despite the electrifying death animation, the game would most likely get an E for Everyone rating if released today. Currently at PriceCharting.com, the game has a value of $6 loose, $12 complete, and $20 new. So what did I think of Space Cavern for the 2600? This is a somewhat generic Demon Attack game that is saved by its plethora of game variations and the inclusion of the marsupods. It controls well, although pressing up and down to shoot left and right can be confusing, and even though I got a little used to it, I never got 100% comfortable with it and occasionally made mistakes throughout my time with the game. I also got bored with the first game variation because it was way too easy, so I definitely recommend playing around with the game variations to find one that suits you. In the end, this is a shooter that's not on the same level as Space Invaders or Demon Attack, but it offers enough that I could play it more in the future. And don't forget that great death animation. So where am I going to rank Space Cavern? This one's going to end up somewhere in the middle of my rankings. I'm looking in the 150s. I do like Frontline more at 154, but I will put this over Crackpots at 155. So out of the 220 games I've now ranked for the Atari 2600, Space Cavern is keeping an eye out for marsupods at the 155 position. Space Cavern is no Demon Attack, but Demon Attack fans should give it a try. That's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And sign up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer, just like Greg H. did, who nominated today's game to support the show and gain access to exclusive perks. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to see you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and remember, up is left and down is right.